Yesterday I completed my certification exam and I passed it. So I just want to share my thoughts and views how to prepare the certification exam. So let me quickly go and see how to crack this exam. So right now, I mean till April we have a one offer on AWS Certified Solution Architect Associate exam for 50% off. Okay, so but here we have get 50% off, but here on this extended exam you have 30 minutes more. See here, the extension version is a 30 minutes longer than the standard 80 minutes, and you might get 20 additional questions. Okay, so and it is just cost around $75. Normally it is around $150. So it you will get it from half price, but it is available uh, till April 12th. Okay, so I registered this exam. Okay, so how my preparation was done, I mean previously I used AWS on couple of different projects, but so while I preparing this exam, so lot of things I learned. So how our practice or how we can pass this exam. Okay, so first step one, you need to follow some uh, video trainings. So right now in our market we have a Cloud Guru, Linux Academy, and even Cloud Academy. So like this you have lot of video on demand video trainings is available in the market. So go ahead and get some video training if you don't have much time to prepare all the documentation on AWS site. Okay, so if you so my sincere suggestion is go for only one and follow complete video trainings. If you follow if you go and buy more than one video trainings, it is time waste, and sometimes in some cases so you might get confusion also. Okay, but technically everything is same, but the way of give their videos, I mean give their classes, so that time you might get some confusion. So go ahead for get one video training if you don't have much time. I mean let's say if you want to write within a 10 days, go ahead for sign up for one video training and follow their complete video trainings. And the next step, and if you don't want to even go ahead for video training, you have a official study material, that is AWS Certified Solution Architect official study guide. So you will get it from Amazon. So you just buy it as a Kindle version or paperback version, so whatever you want, you can go ahead and take this book. But one thing, on this book you might not get a chance to practice. So like on video trainings they will give you how to do a practical way of installing custom VPCs and installation of auto scaling and installations of load balancer, route 53. So all these step by step trainings you might not get on the study guide, but it is more or less it's theoretical, but they will give you step by step, but it might not that much comfortable if you are less experienced on already. If you don't have get a complete step by step installation on your real time scenario, so this book might not that much helpful for you. But once you view these videos and practice your lab exams, so after that if you have a time to practice this book with, because this book have some good examples, I mean good scenarios, so you need to practice that one, it might be helpful for your exam. So you have a multiple choice questions, and so from that multiple choice questions you have get a broad idea how to so what type of questions you might face at the time of exam. So you might not get exact question and answers, but you will get a broad idea of how you are going to get the questions from your certification exam. So this one also I'm going to recommend you. And so if you have this book and if you have complete practical step-by-step installation steps, so in such a case even you don't need this video training. And if you don't have already, if you don't have any experience on installations or environment setup on your AWS, so that time you better go ahead with video trainings. Okay, this book is you will get a broad idea of complete theoretical knowledge, and so very little bit exposure on lab sessions. Okay, so and also few of the latest services. So this AWS study guide might not it's not updated up to date. Okay, so so something like lambda functions. So right now in my yesterday's exam, so I faced a couple of questions on lambda and couple of questions on API gateway. So that type of API gateways I think they covered here, but I think the latest versions, the latest tools which was recently released by AWS, it might be in one and a half year back or less than 1 year back. So that particular study materials you might not get here. Okay, and I got couple of questions on ECS also. It's a containerized technology, so that particular topics you might not get here. Okay, so that's the reason why. And these video on demand video trainings classes, they are going to update day by day or month by month. So these videos might help you to you will get up to date service updations or service installations, and up to date study material or up to date video trainings you might get and you might expect from a Cloud Guru or Linux Academy. And not least, you need to read FAQs. If you don't read FAQs, okay, so you might end up some surprise failure results. Okay, so that's why, so whatever you train from whatever you get a train from videos or books or anything from direct documentations, before you are going to your certification exam, go ahead and read the FAQs of all the services. But these are all the main services: EC2, IAM, S3, SQS, VPC, and also SNS also. But the majority of FAQs, by must you need to read these topics and also related white papers. Okay, so if you read these documents, if you understand these documents, you might get minimum 20% to 30%, or at least 20% you might get it from these FAQs and white papers. And after that, if you practice VPC, so you might get another 20 to 30%, and if you prepare the rest of the things, you might get the remaining percent. But so the certification exam contains how to scale, how to deploy, or how to fault tolerant environment you can able to build it, and how to secure your environment, and how to troubleshoot your environment. So these are the main topics. So are those fault tolerance and build your environment and deploy your environment. So these two topics related, you might get more questions. Security and troubleshooting, you might get the less number of questions. So that's the reason why. So the environment setup, like fault tolerant environment setup and the major deployments, you might get all the questions related to these particular major services. And also forget to update, you need to even read RDS and DynamoDB, because I got couple of questions even on these two topics, especially from FAQ section. Okay, so as per this video training, they will cover all the topics or all the available services. But here, if you have just view or just read these FAQs on all these topics, definitely it would be helpful to get a pass, and you might get a good marks. Okay, and final suggestion: if you are going to get extended exam, you better need to uh, just brush up with the even the latest services also. Okay, so surprisingly you might get a lot of questions on the latest services apart from your video trainings or official study guide. Okay, so all the best guys, thank you.